Just trying to double check. Right. That should do. Right, quick Facebook post just to let everyone know.
I see you gather before me. Hungry.
Right. $22, $27, $22.39. Is it really gonna be the autosave?
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Right, it looks like I'm in the garrison, which is where I should be. Oh. Dashboard. Show me chat. Okay, so I don't know if I've actually got any comments on my feed as of yet, but maybe the bottom. Hang on, just gonna check. Yeah, that's perfect. Just up in the middle. Because now I can see everything on the screen. Right, so Craftsman. So he's a quartermaster, so he's probably a blacksmith. Let's have a talk to the quartermaster quickly.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Sure thing, Johnny. Sure, I've got a...
Show me what you're peddling.
Haggly boys. Right. I don't really need to bother, I don't think. Oh, okay, that... The broadcast... I guess that'll do. I'm not gonna buy anything quite yet.
So long.
See ya. I'm not gonna steal out. I don't... That's against the Butcher's code. I can't. I won't allow it. Oh wow. Right. Oh shit. Right, so I'm thinking... Okay, so once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Press A to fast travel. I like that. Horsey, horsey, come over here please.
Move it!
Move it. Trying to steer clear of that, man. Is that Geralt going
Move
like a horse? It's quite funny. I have no idea what the framing's like on this.
Come on.
House. Come on. Clearly Geralt doesn't like me just standing around. Ooh, enemy. Of the horse. Ow.
Show me what you got.
What do you got? Show me. What can I get? I can get some raw meat off of that horse. Not horse. A horse. What am I on about? It's a wolf. What? That's not a good idea. I don't want to take damage from the bees. Which I think I have, to be honest. If you see me looking down there a lot, it's because that down there, that's because that's where my phone is, and it's my only way of reading
Slow down.
the chat. Steal.
Run, Roach.
Run, Roach. Into the trees, Roach.
Magic. A place of power.
I got AP. Yeah, ability points. Right. I need to get to level 6. Might as well just upgrade the muscle memory. Because it's the only one I've got space for. So it'll increase my fast attack, which is the one that I seem to use the most, and also it gives me more adrenaline points. Okay. The meditation's pretty cool. I just wanna know how to cook. You're going to equip items. Here are the ones in my bag. Here are the tabs. Here are the important statistics. To equip an item, press A. There's the crafting. That's the quest items. That's the food and items for Roach. That one's oils, potions and bombs. And then that one's weapons and armour. Toggle between large and small item descriptions by pressing L. Turn off item descriptions by pressing L. You can see how a given item will look on Garrett, just press X. Using the preview option you can see how many items will look. So see how items look when you cannot yet equip. Choose the order, press R. To see your character stats. Hold RT. RT. Okay, Google, stop! I hate having to do that. Anyway, see character stats, hold RT or press RT to go to the stats panel. You have a witch potion, but you don't use it. Gotta equip it. Navigate to the potions. Select a potion using L and then press A to equip it. That's a relic. Temporarily lowers the requirements. And it wants me to do that one. Now I can press up and down. Okay? Cool. Do I actually have a crossbow? No. I have the silver. You can only fit this upgrade into an item which I can't see it. But I guess it has to be sockets. Oh, sorry. Wants me to look at these things and go, wow. Alchemy. Need like gunpowder. All parts present. Yeah, I can't make anything yet. Axis sign intensity increase. What was that? What startled? Oh, flipping raids, man. Oh, for God's sake. That's Igni. I don't want Igni. I want Axie. I should probably just eat the actual food rather than the uncooked meat. That was surprisingly easy to take that out. Is it in its little dust pile? Yep. Oh shit, I didn't read the thing about mutagens. Not bombs. That's leveling, climbing, combat, no, mutagens. Witches have hunted monsters for centuries. They know their prey well, including which parts of the bodies can be harvested and used for their mutagenic properties. These ingredients are called mutagens. Gather them by looting bodies of the monsters you slay. Mutagens can be used in the character panel to enhance a group of abilities and increase your character stats. They can also be used to prepare special mutagen decoctions, not decorations. Mutagen decoctions have more powerful and long-lasting effects than normal potions. However, they also add more toxicity to your bloodstream, leaving you less able to imbibe other potions before your vitality starts to suffer. Mutagen, so I'd rather use them in the character panel. But these only, ooh, plus 50 vitality. Big one. I can't activate it or equip it. Okay. Locked mutagen slot, which unlocks at 2, so I need to level. Oh, I see. So the intensity is completely based on how often. No, sorry. The intensity things are just like not momentary, but like time burst, which makes a lot more sense. Like thinking about it. I like how he still follows the road even when there isn't one. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, crap.
Slow
Excuse
now.
me.
Whoa. Move it.
I'm so conscious of like hitting people in this game because I know how much work's been put into it. So I'm sure if I run into someone by accident and the guards will come after me and find me or something. Or kill. I mean, I don't know why my first thought was finding rather than killing. Because like...
Come on, Roach.
I pressed the wrong button now. Are they spitting at me? Bit rude. I didn't do nothing to them. Oh, you didn't do nothing, like... I have no idea about this game. And to be honest, I think that's what makes it more enjoyable for me, because past like... Well, actually, past like getting to the castle bit, that's as far as I've really ever gotten in the game, so this...
Whoa!
Oh no.
Come
Yeah. I was just thinking, whoa.
on. Slow now.
An exclamation mark on the map. I wonder if that means that I'll, I mean, Odolan.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Fell dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, It's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its
Excuse
skin
me?
flaking off its bones, and it howls
And again,
like
excuse
it's
me?
suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I'll help
Fine,
you.
I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off. Please.
Alright, let's go find the spirit then. How do I get out of the house? Oh, I see, it's to the way. For some reason I ended up where he was. Right, let's go. To be honest, Geralt just running is pretty damn fast. It's like, yeah, bring your horse, and I'm like, no, I don't need to. Because Geralt's pretty fast anyway. But I'll bring Roach with me. Just because I know Roach will just be lonely otherwise. Come on, Roach. I like the fact that this, even though it's like proper fantasy.
Well, a new wraith. Wonder what it's doing here. Whoa, got too close.
Read the glossary. Bestiary. Entries in the bestiary, whatever you want to say. Hey Jen! Don't worry if you miss anything. It's just nice to have someone to sort of talk to as well. Right, so entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. Press B to close the bit. No, I actually want to... Is it... No, it's Spectres, Devil by the Well. Numerous... The residents... Alright. Despite what is commonly thought, peasants do not interrupt their labours at the midday to get out of the sun. They do so to avoid noon wraiths. On particularly searing sunny days, when the sun reaches its zenith, wraiths at times will appear, resembling sun-scorched women. I can't speak, apparently. Dressed in long white robes. These are noon wraiths. The spirits of young women and girls who died violent deaths right before their weddings. Driven mad with pain and anger, they wander the fields searching for their unfaithful lovers or backstabbing rivals. There they will kill anyone who does not get out of their way in time. They are often held in this world by some object of intense emotional significance. That is why, if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away as quickly as possible. So, noon wraiths are vulnerable to that, Spectre Oil, and Iridan.
Something's tied the moon wraith to this place. An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
Iridan time! Jesus. Come here. Find out what finds the moon wraith to the ruined village. I'll go hide. Aloe crest. Yeah. This wraith is, like, hurting people.
A journal
Yellow diary.
might be useful.
Use L to switch between unread books and scrolls. Once read, they are added to the books panel in the glossary. Right. 27-3. 1250. I'm not going to read it in the Geralt voice because I don't think this was written by Geralt. It happened. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court of Visma. Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled our fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding, demanded his right of the first night. Now we've finally got what we begged. Melitelli. Melitelli, that's a great name. For in our prayers for so long. The judge recognised our grievances and waived all our bonds and duties to the Lord. We can finally strike out on our own. At last we live as free men. We can live as free men. 12-4-1250. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet, but to my mind it's more than yeah, Melitelli is a great name. I think it's like some kind of deity or something, I guess. Because they're like, in our prayers. We begged Melitelli in our prayers for so long. Right. The first day of our freedom. Hovel's not much of a village yet. What a great name for a village, Hovel. That's when you know it's going to go well. But to my mind, it's better than the most fantastic palace. Volker fumed our home with hazelwood smoke to drive out evil. Buried a marten under the gate to make sure no thieves cross our threshold. Then he gave me a bracelet, loveliest I've ever seen. Mother said it's foolish to spend so much on a bauble when we haven't ploughs nor hoes, and we ought to return it to the merchant. Over my dead body, I'll never take it off. It'll always be there to remind me of Volker, of how happy we were that day. 23-4-1250. They say the Lord has come to see us. He wants to make a deal to beg us to return to the village. They say he's calmed down since his son died, but he's not as quick to anger about small slights. Well, we'll see. One way or another, I've no intention of moving an inch from here.
That bracelet might be what ties the woman's spirit to this place.
What's that?
A man, stabbed with a knife, died on the spot. Animals fed on his body, picked his skeleton clean. More blood stains over there. But it's not his blood. Blood stains, barely visible. Someone was dragged this way. Someone who was still alive.
Yeah, it's quite ironic, isn't it? She's like, over my dead body. Well, it's like, when someone says that in like a movie or something, and then the bad guy's like, that can be arranged. And it's like, oh, cool. Nice. I know I was told at the start of this when it was set, but I don't remember already. I have awful memory when it comes to like dates and stuff in video games. Well, like, especially if it's a game that I'm yet to really play all that much. Because like, say I'd been playing this game for a while, I'd probably be much better versed. I'm trying to find a way to get through to the other containers, but I'm not getting through that way. Not easily anyway. Ah well, must be over this way. I can't do that here, apparently.
Palm prints in blood. Small hands. A woman's. Someone dragged her out. She was wounded. Fought for her life. No body in sight, but might still find some tracks. Under the right conditions, bloodstains can remain visible for decades. Another print by the well.
The thing that I like so much about this game as well is that how amazing they did all the like mouse tracking and stuff, because
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
he is legitimately like saying those words,
Moonwraith
and his
won't
mouth
stray too
moves
far
to
from
the
the
words.
well.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, isn't it? Yeah, like, if something's just left dormant, I assume, like, obviously without it all being cleaned up, bloodstains pretty much don't fade, ever. I just kind of assumed that's what I needed to do, to be honest. I hope I can get out of here. Yeah. Lots of mushrooms. Pretty good. Lovely cave. Yeah, mushroom, unless they're like store-bought mushrooms, I think they're just best to stay away from. I barely went anywhere then. Felt like I went like ages, but I didn't.
Moonwraith won't stray too far from the well.
Yeah. I want to look at that.
Almost faded, but the line's taut. Something's not right.
There's a body down there.
A corpse.
I jumped past it a
hanged by the
minute
bucket
ago.
rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
I already been in there anyway, so it's okay. What's that? Also, I was looking at like the right thing then. Cool. What's that? He's very good at holding his breath, this guy. I feel so bad for this lady.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
The way I look at this is that I've got to do it to help her rest in peace, because otherwise she'd be stuck haunting that well for eternity.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some wraith oil, drink some potions.
Right. Okay, so need to brew some wraith oil. Need leather scraps. What else do I need? Need cured leather scraps. And wire. Need leather straps to make leather scraps. Alchemy. I need to make some wraith oil, he said. But I don't have one for wraith. Spectre oil. Do I have Spectre oil as a crafting thing? Spectre oil I need at a Renaria. And it would stand to reason that they would put such a thing nearby. I just want to kill the hare. Ah! Raw meat. I know it's evil killing the hare, it's best to have the meat ready. Because you never know when you might need a bit of a zhuzh. Yeah, like, it's cool because there's like full series, like crafting series that you have to do to get certain things. Like, obviously I want to use the better armor, the leather, hunter's leather jacket, because it gives me more armor points. But it's having the leather for it, because obviously I need the cured leather. I need the leather scraps that I make from leather straps, and the cured leather you make from leather scraps, I think. Still very confusing, but I'll work it out. That's wolfsbane, which is useful, probably, for something. I'm sure they're all the crafting materials are...
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Yeah,
Thick
it's
shaft,
really...
dense barbs.
It's really scary to think about, isn't it?
A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Level 2. Right. Upgrade. Okay, I've got the mutagen slot. Both mutagens and abilities are marked with a colour. Put a mutagen in the field with at least one ability of the same colour to increase its bonus. If an ability does not match the colour of the mutagen in its field, it does not increase the mutagen's bonus. The increase gained from any other abilities in the same field. The increase gained from other abilities in... does not increase... Oh. Okay. The more abilities, each matching increases by 100. Mutagens can also be used to brew powerful potions. Right, cool. So if I get a green one out, which is alchemy, so that'd be brewing, oil prep. Poison blades. Oil applied gives a 3% chance of poisoning. I kind of want to just keep increasing muscle memory for now. Then again, I'll can technically do more. And until I can sort of justify spending something on the potions, because I'm not into potions yet, I'll like upgrade one of these. Although having more vitality is great, I think I can survive for a little bit without it. Target does not move towards Geralt while he is casting Axii. Pardon me. I like the sound of that one. Right. Next thing.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's got
1 AP. Cool.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Hi. Hi, Dad. Right. Right, so we'll save the game. There. Yeah. Oh. That is a beehive. Thing is, already playing this game, I find myself worrying more about where Geralt's going. Right, quests. I guess I just have to fight it. Because there's no point in spending loads and loads of time. Like searching for the right flower. Because I've not really played Dragon Age Origins as much as I probably should, but I mean we'll get to it eventually. Yeah, it needs Arinaria, maybe? Who knows? But I don't think it's in this area of the game. Because I'm just running around, not really doing as much. Like, not really doing much to do with the story, to be honest. I just sort of headed towards story locations to try and find some, like, contracts and stuff. It'd be a pretty cool idea, though.
And the bracelet.
Like to set up a
Igni.
beehive. Oh.
Hey, I think it worked.
Damn you, ugly.
not very nice, is it, Geralt? Die. I did it.
She's gone. For good.
Essence of Rage. Moon Management again. Got a trophy. I don't even really care about the reward. I just wanted to have a fight. Yeah, I don't know how much, like how far the consideration of pets actually goes. Do they mean like, I don't know, a fish or a cat or a dog or something?
Let's go.
And then you're like, oh, you said pets are allowed, so I just set up a beehive in my apartment. You never said anything against it, so like I say, it's always better to have more fauna than less. But I don't know how much of this I'm actually ever going to use. Probably quite a lot of it, to be honest. There's so many flowers around here. I don't know if there's any point in me running around every single flower to collect them. Because, like, that's a lot of flowers I'm getting. A lot of the petals. I don't know that I have that much use for them at this present moment in time. I guess it's useful for later, but I'm fairly sure it fills up bag space to just keep picking up all these. Ah, your browser caused you troubles in the battle, that's a shame. I always hate when it does that. It's a good battle-ish. I'm just sort of trying to find my feet in terms of... Oh, did I find one? I think I found one. I know it's too late now, but... Yeah, I did. I'm getting like well excited because I just found the right flower. Found another one! Another one! Little did we know it was in that guy's back garden the whole time. Now I can make all of the oil that I need. Ever. You don't reckon he's asleep, do you? Oh, did Windows 10 update? Because like I haven't updated my PC in a while because it works for me. And I always have trouble with Windows updates.
Job done.
Because they always
The well was haunted by the
do
ghost of a
something
woman who was killed
stupid.
there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once. Same one, maybe? Your reward, Master Witcher. The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin from Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words, you've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Good luck.
I'm gonna be a good guy and not let people throw money at me randomly. Because I don't know, it's not that I don't feel like I deserve it for fighting them, it's just, at the end of the day, I'm trying to improve people's lives. Shouldn't that be the goal of a, excuse me, of a, like...
Years of work up in smoke.
Noticeable press cover. Right, this guy, Willis.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left. But I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in. So that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Yeah, I put off... I'm replying to the message you sent now. I put off my Windows update for ages and ages and ages, probably about a year. And eventually the PC just shut down. Ooh. My PC just shut itself down. I was like, I'm installing the updates, god damn it. And I waited ages and ages and ages to update the graphics drivers on my PC because my streaming stopped working. Turns out I hadn't updated my graphics drivers in like, I want to say about 10 months. So I had to sit and watch it download before I could stream. And I'll say sit and watch it, I actually just, while it was downloading and doing the installing, I just sat and watched Netflix, because why not? And yeah, not doing the like not taking money in this game feels much better than taking the money, because that guy couldn't afford it. I know about points of interest. What's this? Arr. Ooh,
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
Being a witcher is so cool.
Stinks of piss. And vodka.
How anyone could not, like, adore this setting for a game. Oh, footsteps again.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
The map says it's somewhere around here.
Én medeta, estrat esen nominal.
I don't want to loot that. That doesn't feel right. So at the moment I'm looking for the next bit of tracks that this fella's left. Oh, the bushes are glowing because I am in Witcher View.
Took
I'm
off his
using my
boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Witcher eyes. He's doing his Witcher look, so it highlights anything important that might be in front of him. Obviously I don't want to use fast travel. Stuck on fast travel. Right. He took off his boots. And then, went this way. Huh? Maybe through that one. I don't know that it matters. Oh, what's
Lost
this
his
then?
boots in the rush. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
What now, you filth?
Oh, for God's sake. I like how with most of the enemies and stuff, they drop their guts when they die so you can loot them. It's great. Like that guy, like you disembowel them when they die. Great. It's amazing. I don't know if it's that cool really, but
Tracks lead back to the village.
yeah, they're like, as I'm sure you could tell, monsters, but they like drag people down underwater and drown them, and then feed on them, I think. If I remember correctly. Because I went through a bit of a phase of like reading up on the lore of these
Bleeding,
games.
but not badly. Surface wound.
Thanks, Nilf Guardian.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Look for someone with wounds. Judging by...
Got a lump of bread today.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him. Nasty
Hey.
wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow
Try and
me.
do this a bit more calmly. Can't go out that way.
Damn sits and YOLO
Apologise.
Ruin
Gotta go.
cider with devilish
Apologise.
glee. Drinks it down in greedy slugs. Then come morning calls the devil head hurts.
I think it's mad, like how much detail they put into this game. Like, most of the fires and stuff you can put out and light yourself. With the runes that he uses. I mean, like Geralt just looks so cool though. Like his hair, bouncy. Excuse me. His little bit of a beard and wow. Like he's got the scars seem so real. All those wrinkles, they look real as well, and his hair got that tress effect just like in Tomb Raider. The new one. I say new one, the reboot that I didn't like. Forgot what year it was. But I used to play that on PC all the time, and I ended up with such a cool, like the hair looks so awesome in it. Same as with this one, like, looks like each strand of hair moves on its own. So his hair goes whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I remember when I had longer hair, my hair used to bounce and stuff, and it was really weird.
Up and at him.
What?
I'd recommend starting on the
What's going
first
on?
one.
Here you go. One village
try and play it
pyromaniac
with
in
the
the
keyboard.
flesh.
Nap.
Because the first Witcher game obviously
I
starts
knew
off the
your mum for
story.
years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
I'm worried that, to be fair...
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Price?
Right, cool.
A return
Dear
customer.
Sam.
Well, what can I do for you this time?
I love those sounds.
Show me what you
your
got.
wares. Right, you got any leather? Leather scraps. So I'll take those. I will take those. I will take those. You can have that. And in return, all I ask for... Oh, 63. Nah. Might as well.
So long.
Right, so I need a cured leather. Oh, what's that saying? I can't see what that says. Only blacksmiths can forge weapons and only armorers can craft armor. Okay.
A return customer.
Yeah.
Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
I'd like you to forge something for me.
Let's see, what can I sell? Don't need lidded. Don't need coal, really. We'll get rid of that for now. Get rid of that.
So long.
Did I just upgrade his clothing? Is this new? Is this new? Yeah, cool. Yeah. Inventory. He's got a warrior's leather jacket. Oops. Well. That looks funny. He's just really chilling out without boots today. Anyway, right. Let's get going. Oh, he's got a trophy. Right. Let's go. Yeah, you can run around naked. I'll be honest, I really wouldn't recommend running around naked. You're joking, I have to exchange them. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. It's the quests I want to look for. And a secondary quest. Lilac and Christmas. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty dangerous running around in the nude. I just didn't even realise you could take your clothes off like that. But yeah, it's probably really a bad idea to run around naked just because it'll most likely not doing too well in terms of fights. I'll just increase the toxicity because I took a potion. Potion seller. Right.
Come on now.
First. Because I've just doubled the armor on my shirt, pretty much. Because why not? Why not do it? But I just love the idea that Geralt just took off his top long enough for the guy to work on it, so he could do his whatever to it.
Go,
Need to put the swords away from him. If I do have to fight anything, I assume it'll be a monster of some kind.
Run, Roach. Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's. But guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Fine,
I'll help.
you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the black ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking
Yeah,
the
I think a lot of
battlefield.
people talked about
We'll
that.
move on together from there.
But I don't know if that's a more recent thing, like a more recent development. That like more people tend to talk to the dogs nowadays because it's been a bit more normalised in culture. Whereas maybe back in the 1200s it was seen, you'd be seen as like insane, talking to animals that don't respond. And then you'd be in for a good old case of trepanning. That horse sound, that neigh, is in Metal Gear Solid 5 as well. Because I specifically remember that sound.
Take it easy.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is one of my favourite games in general. It says above. Nearby. June. I know how to wait for him. I'll meditate. Meditate until 9 in the morning. Hello.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Objectives will sometimes direct you towards a general area where the exact position of the target is unknown. Go to the marked area. Using your Witcher senses, search for Temerian shields with small white flowers painted on them.
So many corpses. And the war's just started.
Okay, so it looks like sleeping is good. Not sleeping, meditating is good for you. Dead bodies. When you find tracks or
That him?
clues.
No. Neighbour's son. Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
just take all their swords and then sell them for monies. Lots and lots. Monies. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. That you can just... I know that gave me orange, but... I think I already looked at that fella. Yeah, I see the little orchard now. That doesn't have it on. That one doesn't have it. I'm meant to be using the witches, isn't it? Ooh,
That him?
There.
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Over here.
Come on, Hussar. Can you smell Bastion, boy?
I don't know if I'm meant to be picking up all these swords, but why not? Might as well get free stuff. I mean, the spot to look is back over here, so that's the great thing about witches, they can meditate for like hours and hours on end.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Again.
Come on, Hussar.
Mad
Can you smell
out.
Bastion, boy?
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
No. That wouldn't usually happen, would it?
He found him! Hussar's caught his scent! Come on!
Okay, so the dog's caught the fella's scent and is leading us. In here.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts, landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blacken stays here.
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Right, so the wrong button. Right button. So here seems as good of a time as any to so you can hopefully see my face. It's been great interacting with you all. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will most likely see you tomorrow.